Now we're going to examine folds on Stereonets using visible geology. The other limb of the fold is dipping more steeply. It has a strike of 010 degrees and a dip of approximately 60 degrees. It may actually be a bit steeper. So again, if I was to do this manually, I would go along and find 010, and that is located here. So I would drag the Stereonet until, oh goodness, 010 is at one of the hemispheres, so now we're at that point. And then I would come over to the point of the Stereonet that it is dipping towards. So this is dipping towards the east over here. So then I count in 60 degrees. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 degrees. So I'm going to draw a great circle that follows this line right here. So when I go and enter that in on the Stereonet, I'm going to call this the east limb. Has a strike of 010, a dip of 60. I'm going to make this a distinctly different colour, a nice orange colour, something like that. I'm just going to be showing the plane in this case. Accept. And here we go. We now have a great circle that's going from 010 and it is going 60 degrees inwards. So if I drag this Stereonet, we can now see that that is representing that steeper dipping limb of the fold. We can see as we turn it on an angle that our western limb of the fold is gently dipping. The eastern limb of the fold is more steeply dipping. We can also get the idea that this is plunging very gently towards the screen. So there is a lot that you can do with fold analysis in Stereonets, and I'm only going to go into a few parts of it today, but here we have our two-dimensional representation, and where these two planes intersect together, this is our fold axis. So in this case, our fold is very gently plunging towards the south. If we want to know how much it's plunging by, we rotate our Stereonet so that that point, our fold axis, is on the horizontal, and then we count in the number of degrees. So in this case, this is a very gently plunging fold. This is plunging about 10 degrees towards the south.